let's get started. So we're gonna start standing. So off your mat, arms are down by your side, nice and tall, and we'll just start with some shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. And just inhale and exhale. So just start to notice your breath, moving with your body. Good, inhale and exhale. One more time. Good, keeping the shoulders nice and low. We're going to take an inhale, lifting the arms up. And on the exhale, we're going to round down, coming into our roll down. Keeping the weight into your heels. Pause at the bottom, take an inhale. And on the exhale, slowly start stacking. Good, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms here. We're just going to twist to one side. As you twist, you're going to bring your arms out to a T position. You're going to reach the arms back up towards the ceiling, back to center. Twist to the other side, and as you twist, take those arms out to a T position. We'll do it one more time to each side. Try and keep the hips forward. Try and keep it just to the rib cage is twisting. When you come back to center, arms are nice and tall. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, rounding forward. Sinking down nice and low. Take an inhale at the bottom, and on the exhale, rising all the way back up. Reaching the arms up. We're going to go into that rotation again. We take the arms out to a T. Inhale and exhale. Warming up the spine. A mobile spine is a healthy spine. Good. Coming back to center, take an inhale, and on the exhale, rounding down, sinking down nice and low. Pause at the bottom, take an inhale, and on the exhale, come all the way back up. Good, reaching the arms up. We're going to take the arms out to a T position. We're just going to tip to one side. You're going to look up towards that top hand. You're going to bring it down in front of you, towards the bottom arm. Open it back up, and then come back to center. And you're going to tip to the other side, look up towards the other hand, bring that arm down, reaching the arm up, come back to center. Good. Just notice your breath. Inhale and exhale. And one more time to each side. Again, mobilizing the spine. We're in that side bend, riding a little bit of a rotation. And twist. Good. And come all the way back to center, lowering the arms down. Good. Just do some shoulder rolls, releasing the neck through the upper back. Okay, we're going to work into our feet. Feet are really important. They help with our gait, they help with knee health, hip health, everything. So we always want to keep them mobile. So we're just going to do a little bit of footwork. So hands will come onto the waist. Feet are about hip bone distance apart. Feet are parallel. Up nice and tall here. We're going to lift up the heels. So pressing into the ball of the foot. And then we're going to lower the heels back down. And again, lift and lower. So just take a moment here to notice where your body weight's going as you lift the heels. You want to have it go towards the ball of the foot, right below the big toe. We don't want all the weight going out to our baby toe. That's it. And you want to think of lifting straight up. So not necessarily forward, but more up. Good. One more time. Lift and lower. Good. We're just going to come to a little bit of a squat. And then up nice and tall. And again. So you can look down at your knees, make sure they're trending in line with the big toe and the second toe. Good. Pressing into the heels. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Good. Okay, so now I want you to bring your legs together, or your feet together, as close as you can get them. Good. Okay, so heels are together, feet are together, you're squeezing the inner thighs. We're going to come into our squat. Good, and we're going to come all the way back up. And again. Good. We're going to get working into the quads now. The next one, keeping the mat. We're going to start with our rib cage arms. So we're going to reach through the fingers as we take the arms all the way overhead to a hover above the floor. And bring them all the way back down. Inhale, the arms come over, and exhale as you bring them back down. So we call this rib cage arms because we want to keep our rib cage down on the mat. We don't want to have that rib cage popping up or lifting away from the mat. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. The last one. Good. Bring the arms down. We're now going to turn the palms up towards the ceiling. So now you're in an external rotation in your shoulders. So you want to feel the collarbone nice and wide here. Keep the arms in this position, palms are up. We're just going to take the arms all the way overhead. You're going to inhale, the arms come over, and exhale as you bring them back down. Again, remember, keeping the rib cage down on the mat. Good. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Good, last one. Good, bringing the arms down. Hands will come down onto the mat, arms are resting onto the mat. We want to have our feet in position for bridge, so a few inches apart. And we're just going to press into our feet as we lift the tailbone. We're going to lift each vertebrae as we come all the way up into our bridge. We're going to pause at the top here. You're going to take both arms all the way overhead. Let them relax heavy onto the floor. Keep them here as you slowly come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Arms will come back down by your side. We're going to do that again. So lifting up into your bridge. Pause at the top. Take both arms all the way overhead. Good. Keep them here nice and heavy, and then slowly come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. And again. You can inhale as you lift. And then nice slow exhale as you lower back down. Getting a nice stretch through the spine. This one always feels good. Good. 1 more time. Lift. Arms come over. And then slowly come down. Good. Once your arms are down by your side, we're going to bridge back up. So lifting the tailbone up. Good. Now we're going to take the left arm. We're going to reach it all the way overhead. We're just going to relax it or let it sink heavy into the floor here. Right arm stays down by your side. Now you're going to come down from your bridge, 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep that arm overhead, that left arm. Once you're down from your bridge, I want you to take your left leg, you're going to glide it out straight, and you're going to flex the foot. You're going to feel a lengthening from the left fingers right down to the left heel, all through the left side of the body. And then bring your leg in, bring your arm in. We're going to go the other side. So we're going to bridge up. Now you're going to take the right arm all the way overhead. Keep it here as you slowly come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. And then once you're down, you're going to glide the left leg out straight, flexing the foot, pressing through the heel, reaching through the right fingers, and feeling a lengthening through the right side of the body. And then bringing your arm back in, leg comes back in. We're going to do it 1 more time to each side. So lift. Now the other arm goes overhead. Let it relax heavy onto the floor. Keep it here as you slowly come down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you're down at the bottom, you're going to glide the left heel out, flexing the foot, pressing through the heel, reaching through the fingers. That's it. And then bringing the arm and leg in. Last time on this side. So switching sides now. We're going back over to the right. Arm comes over and slowly come down. Good. Extending that the right foot out, pressing through the heel. Good, and reaching. Excellent. Bringing the arm and leg in. Walk your feet in together. We're going to take our arms out to a T position. We're going to go into our knee sways. So just letting the knees fall 1 side to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back to center with the legs. You can just walk your feet out to the side of your mat, so right to the very edge. So you have a wide stance with your feet and just go into your knee sways. You can add in a head turn, so just letting the head turn in the opposite direction of the knees. Just getting some mobility through that low back, through the hips. Good. We'll come back to center. Walk your feet in. We're going to slide our hands behind our head. Okay, we want to just make sure we have neutral pelvis, so hip bones are level. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to curl up to the tips of our shoulder blades, and all the way back down. And again, lift and lower. So take an inhale when your head's down on the mat, and exhale to lift. That will help pull the belly button down towards the spine as you exhale. So further getting the core, the abdominal muscles to engage. Inhale, exhale to lift. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent, lowering the head down. We're going to slide the arms down by our side. We're going to take both legs up in a tabletop. And when you're ready, we're going to do alternating toe taps. So tap one toe, and then the other toe. So feeling the abdominals working here as you tap and tap. Inhale and exhale. A few more sets. Good, last time to each side. Tap and tap. Excellent. Lowering the feet down. We're going to slide both legs out straight. Good. And we're going to take our, let's take both arms out to a T position here. We're going to slide one hand behind our head, and the other arm is out to that T. When you're ready, you're going to curl up to the tips of your shoulder blades, and as you curl up, you're going to lift the opposite leg up in a tabletop, and then you're going to lower down. And again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. So remember that breath. Inhale when your head's down on the mat, and exhale to lift. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now we're going to rotate as we lift that leg. We're going to twist towards that leg. So working into the obliques. We're going to do about 10-ish of these, so about 8 more. Inhale and exhale. For 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, lowering the leg down. We're just going to slide both arms all the way overhead. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to come into our roll up. So lifting yourself all the way up, reaching the hands towards your feet. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, slowly come down. We're going to do it one more time. Take those arms all the way overhead. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, lifting, reaching the hands towards the feet. Good. All the way down. Once you're down on the mat, take the arms back out to a T position. You're now going to slide the other hand behind your head. And when you're ready, you're going to lift straight up into your ab curl as you bring the opposite leg up in the tabletop and lower it down. Good. 8 more. Inhale, exhale to lift. 2 more. Last one. Good, now we're going to add in that rotation. So as you lift the leg, you're going to rotate towards it. Inhale and exhale. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, your last one. Good, lower the leg head down, but try not to. We'll do one more time and we're going to stay up here. So rolling yourself up, reaching towards the feet. We'll get a stretch through our spine. And then come all the way up nice and tall. Okay, so now we're going to do our rolling like a ball. So for this one, you're going to be sitting. You're going to tuck your knees in towards you. And you're just going to lift your heels, lift your toes. You're just going to balance off your sit bone. So if you don't want to do the whole rolling back, you don't have to if it bothers your spine at all or you just don't like it. You can balance here. You're still working your core. If you want to do the full exercise, you're going to try and get your forehead down towards your knees. So you're like a shape of a ball. You're going to keep this position, keep this shape as you roll back. And then come all the way up. Good. We're going to do that again. Rolling back and up. So you want to think of that C curve in the whole spine, pulling the belly button towards the spine. You round back. On the next one, we're going to roll. We're going to lift. We're going to balance here. We're going to lift the feet so they're in line with the knees, reaching the arms up. Pull the knees back in and go back to our ball, rolling back. Pause at the top. Lift the feet, reach the arms up. And one more time. Balance, lift the feet, reach the arms. Good. Pull the knees in. You're just going to roll back. We're going all the way down. Good. Lowering the head. We're now going to go into our crisscross. So we're going to bring the hands behind the head. Lift the legs so they're up in tabletop. We're going to lift up into our ab curl. We're going to twist towards one leg as the other leg goes out straight. And then switch. And switch. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Moving both sides of the waist heavy onto the mat. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last set. Good. Lower the head, hug the knees in, and just rock back from side to side. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so come on up into sitting. We're going to do a little bit of work onto our side. We're going to do some side. We'll start with some spine work, and then we'll go into our side bridge. So I'm going to have you come up onto your elbow. Knees are bent. The shoulder and elbow are aligned here. And you want to make sure you're not slouching into your shoulder. That's murder on the shoulder. So you want to lock that shoulder in place. Knees are bent. We're going to take the top arm. We're just going to reach it out long. And we're just going to take the arm. We're going to reach it over. We're going to do an arch with the rib cage. And then bring it all the way back. And again, inhale to reach that arm over. Arching the rib cage towards the ceiling. So we're just doing a little bit of spine movement, warming up the spine. Good, prepping ourselves for the exercise. One more time. Good, and bringing the arm down. Keep that shoulder locked in place. Take the top hand, it can come onto your waist. We're going to lift ourselves up into our side bridge and lower down. And again, lift and lower. So really important to work the side of your body and the back of your body. We do a lot in our daily lives working the front of our body. We want to balance ourselves out by working all the sides of our body. And this one is the side we tend to neglect. Good. One more time. Good. Lowering yourself down. We're going to take that top arm, reach it out long. You're now, as you bridge up, lifting the pelvis up, you're going to reach that arm over. Think of that rib cage arch that we started with. Come back to center. Then you're going to thread the arm underneath. Bring the arm back up and lower yourself down. We're going to go in that flow, reaching the arm over, arching the rib cage. Bring the arm back to center. Thread it through. Back to center. Lower down. We'll do 2 more. Keep that shoulder locked in place. Arch. To center, thread, back to center, lower down. One more time. Arch, center, thread. Good. Come all the way down. Hug the knees in towards you. Arm that was just supporting you, you're going to reach it over. So getting a really nice stretch. That whole area of the body we were just working. Good. Bringing the arm down. Slide the legs over to the other side. So again, we're up on that elbow. Elbow and shoulder are aligned. Knees are bent. We're going to start with just the rib cage arch. So arm will come over and just feel that rib cage arch up towards the ceiling. Inhale as the arm comes over. Exhale as you bring it back down. Make sure you're not slouching into your shoulder. Good. One more time. Good. So top arm can come onto the waist. Good. Lock that shoulder in place, and when you're ready, you're going to lift your pelvis up and lower down. Lift and lower. So again, check in with the head. Keep it in line with the spine. If your neck is bothering you, just look down towards the mat. You can look back to center. So whenever you need a break. Do a couple more here. Last one. Good. Now we're going to add in that arm work. So top arm comes out straight. You're going to lift yourself up into your side bridge. You're going to arch the arm over. Come back to center and then thread that arm through. Back to center and lower down. Lock the shoulder in place. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Two more. Arch. One more time. Good. And lower yourself down. Pull the legs in towards you. Arm that was just supporting, you're going to reach it over. Excellent. Good job. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a flow here. We're going to get some arm work. We're going to start working a little bit into our arms. We're going to add some glutes. So coming onto all fours, you're going to have one leg out straight. Hips are square. We're just going to start by lifting the leg up and tapping it down. Lift and lower. So you want to have the shoulder blades nice and wide. You don't want to feel your shoulder blades pinching together. And you want to keep your neck lifted. So don't let your head drop down. Good. One more time. Good. Sliding the knee, and we're going to slide the other leg out. And lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. Keep the hips level. Keep the knee nice and straight. Last one. Good. Sliding the knee in. We're now going to go into our tricep press. So you're going to have pressing into the palms of the hand. You're going to let your elbows bend as the elbows come down towards the mat. So you're going to feel your hips just shift back a little bit. You're going to press yourself back up. And again. So the elbows don't flail out. Keep the elbows in line with the palms of the hands. They come down towards the mat. That's it. Good. 3, 2, last one. Good. Okay, so keeping the hands here, we're going to slide one leg out straight. Going to make it a little bit more of a challenge now in those triceps. We're going to lift the leg, so it's about hip height. Keep the hips square. You're now going to bend the elbows. You're going to feel your nose come down towards the mat as you lift the leg up. And then press yourself up. Again, lower and lift. So the elbows might touch the mat. They might not. That's okay. You just want to feel this in your triceps. Let's do 5. Good. 4. So as the nose comes down, the elbows come down, you lift that leg, it tips up. 2. Okay, last one. Good. Sliding the knee in. Okay, we're going to take the other leg out straight, lift it. So keep that glute engaged. And when you're ready, bend the elbows, nose comes down. Good. Pull the belly button towards the spine. About 5 more. Good. 4. 3. 2. The last one. Good job. Sliding the knee in. Sink back onto your heels into child's pose and just reach the hands towards the top of the mat. Bringing your forehead down. Good. We're going to walk both hands over to one side of the mat, just feeling a stretch through the side of the spine. And just hold it here and breathe. Good, you can walk your hands over to the other side. Just hold it here and breathe. Good. Then back to center, you can come onto your knees. So we're doing quite a bit of wrist work, so let's just do some figure eights. Give them some mobility. Good. Catch 22. Build your wrist strength. You have to do some weight-bearing exercises, but it can hurt as they start to get stronger. Okay, so we're going to grab onto our weights, and we're going to come on up into standing. We're going to do a little bit of, we're going to continue to work into the upper back and the triceps. So you're going to hold a weight in each hand if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And we're going to come into a little bit of a bend in the knees. Heels will be heavy into the floor. I just want you to hinge at the hip. So don't collapse to the upper back. Arms will be out straight at your side, palms are up. We're going to press the arms up. And press. Press. And press. So think of that upper back working to lift. Lower the arms. Shoulders are working, triceps are working. That's it. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Keep the head lifted. 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to hold the arms up here. Little circles. Neck stays nice and long. Heels are pressing into the floor. Let's go in the other direction. That's it. Keep the arms lifted for 3, 2. Last one. Good. Lowering the arms down, standing up nice and tall, and just do a shoulder roll. Good job. Okay, so keeping the shoulders down nice and heavy, we'll just slide or glide the arms back and forth. Okay, so arms come in at your side. We're just going to start by letting just the ear go towards the shoulder. So feeling a neck stretch. Then bring your head back to center and then the other ear to the shoulder. Good. And again. So just focus on your neck right now. Feeling a stretch through that area. Bring your head back to center. We'll just turn to look over one shoulder, then the other shoulder. Bring your head back to center. You're going to let one ear go down towards the shoulder. Arm on the same side, you're just going to let it slide down towards the knee. Bring into our side bend. Okay, come back to center. And then same thing on the other side, ear to shoulder, and then let that arm slide down. You can let the weight help you go a little bit deeper into your stretch. Good. One more time to this side. Come back to center. We're going to bring the arms in front. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, rounding down. Coming into your roll down. So see if you can go a little bit deeper into your roll down than you did at the beginning of the class. Notice the difference in your body. Once you're down at the bottom here, you can just let the arms dangle like a pendulum in a circular motion. And just feel the weights, if you have the weights, pulling heavy. Bring your arms back to center. You can set the weights down onto the floor. You can do a little yes and no nod of the head. That will release any tension in the neck. Bring your head back to center. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, keep the arms dangling as you slowly rise up. Good. Let your shoulders drop down. And that's it. You guys are all done. So another week. Good job this week. And I'll see you back on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.